Southern California Prep Insider is brought to you by Toyota Dealers of San Diego.
Welcome to Southern California Prep Insider. I'm Katie Austin.
And I am Tommy Moore, standing here in the corner of the gym at Granada Hills High School. They're about to take on Taft in just a couple minutes.
Yep, but you know the first drill, we got to go over to Top Recruit. Earlier today, I got the chance to interview a top recruit from Van Nuys High School. Let's take a look.
Top Recruit is brought to you by Corky's Pest Control.
I am here at Van Nuys High School with Tyree Williams, top recruit here for the Wolves. How's the season going so far?
It's going pretty well, We got some up and down, but we're looking really good right now, so keep our composure and we'll be fine.
What was it like winning the city title last year?
Very emotional, very. Because I didn't play my sophomore year, and I felt like if I would have played, and we had great chemistry, but I felt like last year we had better chemistry, but I didn't play my sophomore year, so when winning the city title, like last year, really meant like a lot to me because I didn't play. So like I teared up. As you can tell, I teared up. I was like very emotional. I cried with my coach. I cried with my team. I cried with my family because it was just like a long journey for me. So I was just happy to be at that moment to win this title with my team for that long. So it was pretty exciting and emotional.
And what are your goals for the rest of this season? Do you think the city title's in the cards for you guys again?
Definitely, and we're gonna definitely take state. So that's more important. We're more worried about winning the state than we are winning the city, but we're gonna win both. I'm pretty confident about that.
I like that confidence. And Tyree, you're a huge scorer. That is your game. Your career high is 54 points. Can you describe to us how it feels to score 54 points in a game, and if you're gonna do it again?
Yeah, if I'm in a zone, if I'm pretty hot, I'll do it again. But it really, like, sometimes it doesn't even feel like I have 54. It feels like I have like 37 or something like that. But I don't even ask. I just go out there and play my game. My teammates put me in great situations to score, and I try to just make the best of what happens. And next, I just come out, and next, I have a 50 game. So I plan on doing it again. Probably getting a little bit more higher than that. So as long as my teammates, as long as they want me to do that, I'll do it for them. So.
That's awesome. And it's your senior year. What do you think you're going to be remembering the most? Is it going to be those 54 points, or is it going to be maybe winning the city title?
Winning the city title.
Yeah.
That's really what I care about. I want another ring on my finger.
And wait, can you describe to us your motto as well that you said to me before the game, and why it's your motto?
My motto is basically every time I step on the court, I have like a mindset of like basically like a Kobe Bryant, like a Mamba mentality. I feel like nobody can guard me. I feel like nobody can stand in front of my whole entire team. So basically, I just have like that mindset of, oh, I'm the best player on the court. I'm the best player in the whole city. So if anybody has a problem with that, they can approach me, of course. But I don't see anybody stopping me. As long as I keep my head up and continue doing my work, then I'll be one of the best players in the city, I believe.
I love that. And also, college next year, you're a top recruit. Where are you guys looking? You and your family?
Cal Lutheran, Cal State Dominguez, and Fresno. So and then looking at a couple JCs. So that's pretty much about it. I just want what's best for me, and whatever my family, my coach, and my teammate likes, that's what I like too. So.
Last question. I always love to ask this question. A fun fact about yourself that most people might not know. I'm really funny. I like to work out. I like to do fun things. I love to, sometimes when I'm bored, I like to read out. That's a really fun fact about me. I like to read. Not really like read like a novel or something like that. I like to read like Sports Illustrated, you know. I actually like read it, not like flip pages, like look at pictures, stuff like that. So like that's a fun fact about me, but I'm really funny. I love that everyone needs a teammate like that. All right, thank you so much, Tyree, and good luck the rest of your season.
I'm here joined by DJ Rodman, junior guard for J. Sarah. DJ, when you start going through the recruitment process, who will be helping you make your decision?
I'd say my family, mostly. I'd look at them the most to really keep me on track and just look at who I'm looking at. So mostly like colleges I'm looking at like for my 4 years. I'd say is UCLA. That's going to be my number one, mostly because my sister is committed there. And I just want to be closer to home, be closer to my mom, because I'm a mama's boy. Just,
You are a mama's boy? Tell me about that.
oh, I depend on my mom for almost everything. I'll ask her anything. Just
So shout out to your mom. Give your mom a shout out right now.
yeah. Mom, I love you. If you're watching, I love you, and I'm happy that you're my mom.
Talk to me about the progression of your game. How have you built confidence throughout the years?
As coach says that he tells me, quote by him, he tells me that I'm one of the best players that on the team, and I just have to show it and be myself and just play with that aggressiveness.
Your coach also said that you were one of the finest young men that he's ever met. What does something like that mean to you coming from someone like that?
It means a lot because, like my mom always taught me to be the best person I can be and just be nice and positive. So I always think about that when I'm around with my friends and just the team. It's just always be positive and always be happy. So.
To what do you attribute your growing success in basketball?
I'd say just the supporting cast that I have around me, just making me better every single day in practice and in the games, just building my confidence up, just telling me I do a good job, just everything, just mentally mostly.
I read that your dad actually said that you're better than he was at your age. What does something like that mean to you?
It means a lot because he's a legend, and I never thought that his words he'd mean that. I can tell he really does mean that, so it just means a lot to me.
What fuels your fire?
Just all haters, just like the people who hate on me. Just because I hear my name, I hear, oh, like Dennis Rodman, oh, you don't play like him, or like, oh, you should be like this, or you should be like that. But I'm trying to be like my own player. I'm not trying to be him. I'm trying to be a totally different person from him and not just be Dennis Rodman's son.
Well, we're excited to follow you, and we wish you the best of luck this season and in the future. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. You too.
That'll do it for our Southern Section Top Recruit.
It's safe to say that this is yet another superstar, because that's all I'm joined by for the Top Recruit segment. This is DCH, Derek Carter Hollinger with Foothills Christian. What's going on, my man? Thanks for I'm glad someone finally brought the bling out to basketball season. It's about time. They wouldn't let me rock that on camera, though. That's not the only bling, though, you have. You do have a CIF ring, and now you're back to ring chasing, and now you're a junior, and now all these things are building up. The spotlight's on you now. So walk us through getting ready for this season. Now that you've got leadership, now that you've got all this going on, what's the mindset for this year?
Just to win, because there's no I in team. So, yes, I want to be successful, but I want my team to be successful as well. So as long as we're happy, we're having fun, we're winning, I'm good.
Like I mentioned earlier, and speaking of winning, you have won a CIF title with O'Farrell. That game, for those of you that missed that game, you missed one of the more legendary, it was, I kid you not, a triple overtime CIF championship game. Almost everyone fouled out. It was one for the ages, but as somebody who already has a ring, how does that help you understand the grind that it takes to get back there?
It gives me a really good, I would say, view on how to get to that position to win. Like last year, we could have did it, but we kind of messed up. But this year, I know exactly where we messed up and where we need to tweak it in order to get our CIF ring for this team. Because everybody wants a ring. That's every high schooler's dream. So it's good for me and a couple other of my teammates to know where we need to fix in order to get that ring. So.
Now, for the people out there that haven't seen you play yet, kind of walk us through what your sweet spot is. Because like we were saying before, you didn't really have a position that you want to describe yourself as. Everybody in the new version of basketball is breaking down barriers. What's your sweet spot on the court?
I say the paint and mid-range. My mid-range game is pretty nice. And I can finish over anybody. You name it, it's an L1. L1 or layup.
Okay, so going off of that, is there a player or two where you sort of go, I like what he's doing. I'm trying to reach that style. Or I'm gonna sample a little bit of that.
Yeah, my favorite player in the league right now is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I really like him because he's like a slasher. He's 7 foot, but he can handle, he can shoot, he can do whatever he needs to get his team a win. That's what I want to be like.
So, just to recap, he's got one. He's coming for another ring. He's in the paint, slashing. and he's only a junior. Do not get caught sleeping on this kid because, like the segment says, he's a top recruit, DCH. Thank you very much, man. Go get it done tonight. Thank you for representing SD here at the Holiday Classic, and that'll do it for Top Recruit.
Katie, those were 3 great athletes, but can you do me a huge favor?
What is it?
Show me 3 more good athletes.
Ooh, you're in luck, because our next segment is our watch list. Let's see what student athletes we got on this episode.
Christian Quinto from St. Augustine. The wrestler is a dynamic force of nature on the mat and could be San Diego's most underrated talent this season. Be sure to check him out, pinning someone near you.
Brittany Cuevas is a senior point guard for Brethren Christian. She's been on varsity for 3 years, and her team relies on her for her speed, leadership, and communication on the court. Next year, she's interested in attending Cal State Fullerton or Long Beach State.
Andy Garcia from El Camino Real High School. Garcia plays soccer for the Conquistadors and is one of the team's leading scorers. Per Max Prep's El Camino Real is the top-rated soccer team in the LA City section. The team boasts a 13-1-2 record and is undefeated in West Valley League play. Look out for Garcia and the rest of the Conquistadors in the postseason. Advice from a Pro is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Just staying dedicated and stay working every day. You gotta love it. That has to be your passion. Especially if you're trying to make it, I think you just got to be everyday thing.
What were some of the things that you struggled with going from high school to college to pros? What were some of the things you needed to work on?
Just stay working on with the game, shooting. I think that was the main thing. The speed of the game, just weight training. I think that was the main thing too. And then time management, that was huge. Going from high school to college, going to class and trying to do everything for the team. And then going from college to pros, you have a lot of time on your hands. So those time that you have off, you need to be in the gym or take care of your body. So it's a different, I'll say time management is huge.
And for kids getting recruited now by colleges, what advice would you give them about looking at the right schools and that kind of stuff?
Go with your gut, take your time, it's your decision. I know you have a lot of family members or friends who want you to go certain places, but it's on you to make the right decision for yourself. It's going to be your choice. You got to deal with the school. So I think it's up to them.
And last question, how much have you changed since high school? What has changed about you, maybe personality, that kind of stuff? What have you learned through that whole process?
I think I grew off the court more so than on the court. Like I said before, the time management thing, really take care of my body, paying attention to detail as far as food and different stuff I need to work on. So I think off the court was a big deal for me.
So the food thing, what's the food you had to give up that you really didn't want to?
The nachos. Fast food was huge. I think that was me. I'm from Texas. We had a whole lot of fast food spots, so I think fast foods, I have to cut that out.
So when I found out after class, I went to go find them. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, like we all got nominated. Like it's crazy. Like we've all worked so hard for this. We've been playing together since 6th grade.
The sub above difference is options. Go ahead and take a moment to feast your eyes on our fresh grilled chicken cheesesteaks. Okay, time's up. Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It consumes fear and weakness. It stands ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
The sub above difference is grilled. Because if you're making a cheesesteak and you're not using a hot grill to make it, well, you're not making a cheesesteak. Give our grill a go. Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
Wormhole Wars is a fast-paced sci-fi multiplayer shooter that combines the strategic elements of Portals with the explosive gameplay of a first-person shooter. Built in Unreal Engine 4 and powered through Steam, you can play with friends online or versus the AI. It supports up to 10 players and is revolutionizing the FPS genre with the unique movement and flanking abilities that a player can pull off through Portals. Wormhole Wars coming soon.
Welcome back to Southern California Prep Insider. Katie and Tommy still here, standing at Granada Hills Charter High School. But Tommy, where are we headed next?
Before we get to the action on the court, we got to get to our building character segment. This episode, Christian Pedersen introduced us to a legend. We don't use that word often, but a legend in the San Diego basketball community. Mr. Pedersen, take it away. Building Character is brought to you by United States Marine Corps.
The new year has started with a bang for the La Jolla Country Day girls basketball team, with 4 of their senior players getting nominated to be McDonald's All-Americans.
So when I found out after class, I went to go find them. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, like we all got nominated. Like it's crazy. Like we've all worked so hard for this. We've been playing together since 6th grade. So it's been really awesome, like having a journey with them all the way through high school. And now like having this accomplishment for all of us, it's just amazing.
I was pretty shocked, to be completely honest, but I was kind of speechless because I honestly didn't know what to say. Like me nominated, wow, it's kind of big.
Only 100 players countrywide and 18 of them in California receive these nominations each year, which speaks to how significant this senior Tory class is.
We've been playing together since we were in the 6th grade, so it's amazing that we've worked together all the time. We've been in the gym for countless hours together, so the fact that all of us have been nominated just shows how hard we work. We come in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning some days, or we stay in the gym until 10 o'clock at night, so like our hard work really paid off, and it's really cool that we got that nomination.
Becoming an All-American at La Jolla Country Day places each of these girls in a very elite basketball category, including that of alumni Kelsey Plum, who's the NCAA all-time scoring leader.
Surreal. I've always kind of looked up to like Candace Wiggins and Kelsey. They play with us, they used to practice with us, all this stuff, and so kind of not being in like the same group as them, but you know, getting kind of like a similar title is really amazing.
One common thread between all of these Tory superstars is their respect and admiration for head coach Tyree Bamford, who has given all of these girls tons of support.
She's an amazing person all around. I've actually been playing with her since I've been in the 6th grade, so that transition was a lot easier because I played for her club team in middle school, and so she just has her best interest for me, and it's been great because I've never met anyone like her. She's just, I mean, my loss for words, I guess that pretty much explains it. I mean, it's just that she's made me a better person off the court.
If you ask Coach Bamford, her time spent off the court with each player is just as impactful as that in the gym or at a game.
You know, as a coach, I think you're really important in a child's life. In order to coach a kid really hard, you have to build their trust and really care about them. And for me, this is a family, you know, and I really care about these kids' success. And it's not just on the basketball court; they have to be successful all around in life.
She has coached each of these girls since middle school, and over the time of that journey, they seem to have become close enough to call each other family.
Amazing coach. Not only is she a coach, she's like our mentor, our second mom, like a guidance counselor. Just whenever we need her for anything basketball and not basketball, she's always there for us. So when it comes to playing, she's just such a good mentor, and we always look up to her and listen to everything she says.
It seems that no matter where this season or the game of basketball takes any of these Tories, they will always have a home with Coach Bamford at La Jolla Country Day.
I think in life, like, you know, your journey, your coaching, it's not about the wins and losses. It's about the relationships that you build, and it's really special to have those kids come back.
As awesome as it is to recognize the athletes doing awesome on the courts and on the field, we also want to recognize how well they're doing in the classroom as it's student before athlete.
That's right. Here's some kids who put up big numbers in the stat book, but also in the standardized tests and GPA scores. It is our honor roll.
Honor Roll is brought to you by Lolita's Mexican Food.
Ashley Koak from Santa Fe Christian. The sharpshooting ace for the Eagles is the backbone of their high-scoring offense this season. She is an absolute can't-miss talent in San Diego this year.
Natalie Cheyenne Smith is a senior basketball player for Sage Hill. Not only has she played on varsity all 4 years of high school, but she also has a 4.89 GPA. She's interested in furthering her education at Duke, USC, or UC Berkeley, and plans on becoming an orthopedic surgeon one day. Natalie is also involved in the Sage Advocates Leadership Program on campus.
Josh Updegraff from Van Nuys High School. Updegraff plays down low for Van Nuys on the boys hoops team, and he excels in the classroom. He is one of the top GPAs on the team. Last season, Van Nuys won the Division III title and the LA City section. This year, the team will try to go back-to-back, but in Division II.
Tom, we gotta pause for a second. I have had this song stuck in my head all day long.
What is it?
Well, it goes a little something like this.
Call 1-800-901-1102 Corkies.
Call 1-800-901-1102
Corkies.
Perfect.
Yeah!
Call and get your instant quote today.
Call 1-800-901-1102 Corkies.
Whether it's a Tacoma or a Tundra or a 4Runner, I'd be happy either way. It's the wheels, it's the off-road features, it's the look, the extra things that they put on it.
And now, during Toyota Fest, you can get great offers like these on a tough new 2017 Tundra. Or save big on a huge selection of new 2017 Tacomas.
You can put 300,000 miles on a Toyota and it just runs. That's what I like.
Toyota, let's go places.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It consumes fear and weakness. It stands ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
All right, before we move on, the game's about to start, but we got some more business to take care of real quick. If you want to find us online, you can at scprepinsider.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat at scprepinsider. You can find not only everything you hear on the show, but podcasts for in-depth coverage, some extra interviews that we didn't get to on the show, and what else, Katie?
Yes, and if you guys want to be a part of our show, send us in the top plays that you guys think can be on our show. So let's see what you guys got.
That's right, here is last episode's winner and this episode's nominees. Then we've got Sharif O'Neal lob it up to the Arizona commit, and he'll bear it down. Sharif O'Neal from Crossroads with our final top play. We start in the pool. It's Beckman High School's Isabel D'Souza with the swat to Kemba Mutombo style for the save.
Way to go, in!
On the basketball court, it's Devonair Daughtry from Birmingham with the whoop! And the deep three for the kid. He's got some fancy moves. Next, it's Chase Don't Call Me Demi Lovato with this sick crossover and finish for El Capitan High School. Next, with the clock winding down, it's DeAndre Allison for O'Farrell hitting this deep three all the way from Toronto. DeAndre Allison with the buzzer beater. And finally, it's AJ Bergen, San Diego High School, and he's just a freshman. Lord have mercy with the three-pointer for the Cavers, and that's this episode's top plays.
And now it is the time that you've all been waiting for. As you hear the music in the back, what time is it, Tommy?
It is game day. The pregame clock is winding down. Granada Hills hosting Taft. Katie, you ready to go?
I am ready. Here we go.
Game Day is brought to you by Jersey Mike's.
I am here with the Jersey Mike's fan of the game. What's your name?
Good that, Rodney.
Jersey Mike's fan of the game. Chris, thank you so much.
I'm gonna be on TV.
Thank you so much for watching. For Sarah Chafee, Christian Pedersen, I am Tommy Morris.
And I'm Katie Austin. See you next time.